We are live.
Live. We are live.
We will wait for people to jump on. Hopefully people will join us.
It's Tuesday. I don't know.
It's Tuesday evening. It's Taco Tuesday.
It is Taco Tuesday. Mammy was in line for tacos tonight.
Oh, we had pizza instead.
Yeah, we had Guidos.
Guidos. If you're in
Prescott Valley, oh boy.
You got to go to Guidos.
They have the best gluten-free crust that, we've been to everywhere. Well, not everywhere, but we've been to lots of places across the country, and Guidos has the best gluten-free crust yet.
Yeah, totally delicious. So we'll hang out for a few. Right now we don't have anybody on, but we'll wait a few minutes and see if we can get some poor suckers to join us.
On a Tuesday night, it's kind of a hard time. Hi,
yeah,
Drew.
I see you, Andrew. So, anyway.
Guidos.
All right. Well, we will just let people join in as they do. So the reason we wanted to do this live this week and our gosh darn internet on Sunday night.
Oh my gosh!
And
major
Sunday
issues.
afternoon just dumped to the point where it completely erased all of our settings.
Our Wi-Fi settings, our Wi-Fi network.
Everything just disappeared.
Gone.
So we ended up on Monday. I finally had to. I did a bunch of different phone calls because we run the WineGuard Wi-Fi system on our trailer, and we use an AT&T chip for our data plan.
Service. Mm-hmm.
And so I called AT&T, and they're like, everything's fine on your side, on our side. So I called WineGuard on Monday, and we were finally able to fix it. But all day Monday, our wireless was still
so
garbage.
Terrible. Trying to work, I was ready to rip my hair out.
Yeah, me too. See, I lost all my hair.
I can't do that.
So Sunday and Monday were horrific. I mean, we're not even in a bad area. We're in Cottonwood area of Arizona right now, and our Wi-Fi really wasn't. It's
been great here.
It's been great, and this time we've been here, it's been horrible.
Yeah.
So.
And our cell service has been spotty because they are replacing. We found out two T-Mobile towers.
Yeah.
Somehow, by the grace of God, we've been able to manage, but. Oh man, it's been
quite a journey. So that's what delayed the live on Sunday and Monday. It's just been a mess because we haven't been able to stream, which has made it really, really hard because it takes so much for us to do a live. So anyway, we wanted to do this because we wanted to just kind of recap some of our journeys and things we've gone through and what's brought us to where we're at today. And then just kind of talk about forecasting where we're kind of going in the future and what we kind of see as we go forward. So, so I'll let Tori talk about kind of the journey of what brought us through till now and why we are in Arizona now. Oh, you want me to talk about it?
Well, I think the last time we went live and talked about what we were doing, I think we talked about why we domiciled in Texas.
We did. Yeah.
Okay, so. Long story short, July, we went to see the doctor at Texas Children's, thought everything was kosher. Still couldn't get her on track. Hi, Emily. I know you're listening. Yes, we're talking about you. Anyways, couldn't get her on track and went back and forth with the doctor, went back and forth with more blood work, blah, blah, blah. Ended up having to change or up her medication dose and still good place. So I called and I said, look, here is where we're at. Here are her numbers. Here's what the doctor's saying. Here is what they want to do. Her follow-up's not till it wasn't at that point till the end of November. I'm like, what are your thoughts? And she's like, whoa. So we talked about, we had a really in-depth conversation. She's like, I had no idea. I thought they were on track. And I was like, no, we're still not in a good place. She feels terrible. 98% of the time she feels terrible.
Yeah.
So she said, okay, let me make a couple of phone calls and I'll call you back. She calls me back. She says, I consulted with a contact at Phoenix Children's. This is what they're saying. Let's get her into Phoenix Children's. Well, that was wonderful. Super grateful. She had a lot of great information. long story short, yes, we absolutely, and we are still getting her there. It was way longer of a process than I think we anticipated, because we had to jump through all the insurance hoops, and Texas insurance wouldn't cover her in Arizona. It just has been a nightmare. So we had to jump through all the bureaucratic crap. No offense, but I flipping hate insurance companies. If you work for one, I'm sorry. But we did jump through all the hoops, had to end up switching our domicile to Arizona so that we can have an Arizona address so that we can get insurance in Arizona. And then that was a process, and it's taken like, I don't know, 3 weeks now. And we finally got, just last week we got approval. So we're just waiting now on the final paperwork and all the things to finish up. And then we'll be able to get her an appointment at Phoenix Children's, and she's already, Dr. Jess, her naturopath, already has everything ready to go for the second that we have everything in our hands. We will be able to call and make that appointment, and she already has all the letters, the referrals, all the things ready to go. If you ever need a naturopath and you're anywhere near the vicinity of Arizona, like even if you're in California, I would drive for this lady. I love her. She has been a godsend. She has been the only doctor in Emily's Corner, and we have seen a freaking buttload, and I'm not even kidding, from last October till now. And she has been the voice of reason, and like, she has been in my corner, like backing up everything that we really thought, like, this isn't like feeling right, doesn't sound right. Like, okay, we thought we were on the right track, then her numbers came back and we're so far off, and everything that we had talked about had been kind of thrown out the window. So it's just kind of been a disaster, and poor Emily still doesn't feel great. She's doing okay, but she deserves to get in with somebody that will listen and will take charge and will like help her feel better. And there's some other issues, not now just the Hashimoto's, there's a couple other issues that are going on that are definitely autoimmune that need to be dealt with. And so it's just very, very frustrating. But we jumped through the hoops. We came back to Arizona. Arizona was not originally on our plan to come back to. But we did what we had to do. We've come back here. We've been here now almost 5 weeks and gotten all this stuff that we needed to get done in order. And
that's the problem with when it comes to insurance and being full-time traveling, is for anyone that's fixed in a place, you just get referrals and you go. But the problem is we have to physically be in the state that we are attached to with our insurance in order to get the care we need.
Unless it's emergent.
Unless it's emergent.
We found out even if it is an emergent situation, insurance won't always help.
Yeah. So we in order to achieve getting her to Phoenix Children's, we knew that the only way we could do that is we had to physically move our address to Arizona.
So we are now Arizonians.
Yeah, we're now Arizonians.
Super excited about it that we love Arizona.
We love Arizona. I mean, in Texas was great because Texas is one of the big three when it comes to domiciling for travel. But we knew for us that we had to make the switch in order to get her what she needed. Mm-hmm. And we'll jump to over mountains to get her what she needs. But it's not a cut and dried super easy thing. It's complicated. We had to move our licenses, our registration, and then it came to insurances, and the insurance was a nightmare to try to transfer over and get new stuff. So
and dealing with anybody right now,
because everyone's short-staffed.
Nobody has enough staff. Nobody.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you the amount of hours I have spent on the phone in the last 3 weeks trying to get this handled. I mean, like an ungodly one day. I think my phone was at like 5 hours for one place. Like it's just
crazy.
It has been a disaster, but we finally were able to get what we needed and all the things in place. So we're super thankful for that. And then we'll be able to hopefully get her in and get things on the right track so that she's feeling better.
Yeah. So we've kind of covered that. We've been going through that, and that's going to be a continuous, ongoing thing for us.
Mm-hmm. So
we originally were supposed to not be in Arizona. Right? We're supposed to be in Texas at South Padre Island, but we made the decision to switch because Tori's sister got engaged and she's getting married, and we're like, you know what, if we're gonna go back, give or take,
it'll be about 2 months, and then we'll be heading back to the East Coast.
We had talked about originally going to go up the northern part of the Pacific Northwest, but we decided that because we're one thing that we've been seeking so much is
community.
full-time family community. So we just Tori happened to the other day just come across a post about a full-time families rally going off in Florida. Was it January? No,
it's in February.
February. So,
and we already had plans to be there in February, so it just worked out.
So that's one thing that we've been seeking so much is because we just haven't really linked up.
Well, we've been going,
Yeah.
so we really haven't stopped long enough to like link up. So the kids are missing that community. We found that when we had been in one park for a while before we left California, and they had gotten connected and had some, people coming in and out, and so they've been missing that. So I figured, hey, let's just go and do it. And so we're going to do it. And then from there, we'll be able to go back up the East Coast, see family on the way back up, and then go finish the rest of the plan is to finish the rest of the